Hi, this is Jeff Gagan with your Lancaster Home TV, and today we're going to talk about the home buyer tax credits that we had from 2008 through 2010 and what that means for you today. I'm getting some questions from folks about what to do with their tax credits, and you need to talk to an accountant, bottom line, because there was 3 tax credits there. The first tax credit was $7,500, and that was between, I have my notes here, that was between April 2008 and January 1st, 2009, and that was $7,500. Now, that particular tax credit that you got really wasn't a tax credit. It was really a loan from the government, and you're required to pay that back starting this April, just passed. So if you haven't done that, then you're going to be getting a friendly notice from the IRS. And I think it's a $500 a year, so basically it's a 15-year installment plan, so you have to pay $500 a year. The second tax credit was the one that they did from January 1st, 2009 through April of 2010, and that was for $8,000 if you were a first-time home buyer. That was not a repayment tax credit. That was actually a honest-to-goodness tax credit. However, if you sold the house in the first 3 years, and so it was no longer your principal residence after 3 years, then you had to pay the whole thing back. And then from that point forward, it's prorated depending on how many years you're in the house. So that's the second tax credit, $8,000, and that was also the extended, as you may recall, in April. There was a lot of folks that had houses under agreement that hadn't closed yet because closings were taking longer come April 2010 than usual. So Congress extended the closing date till September. So that means that you could have closed later than April and still gotten that $8,000 tax credit. And in the last tax credit, there was 3, was $6,500 for people that weren't first-time home buyers but were buying another house. So that tax credit was treated exactly the same as the $8,000. It's a credit, and you have to be living in the house for 3 years, primary residence, and you have to pay that back if you sell the house before that time. So that's the 3 tax credits that are out there. If you have one of these, it's really important that you file your Form 5405 properly. So I don't know if I'd take chances with that, doing TurboTax, etc., etc. Unless you're really sure of the research you're doing, I would talk to a tax professional. And by the way, I'm not one, so this is not really a tax conversation. It's a home buyer tax credit conversation. Hope this has been helpful. If you have any questions or if I can point you in the right direction, reach out to me at jeff@yourlancasterhome.com. Have a great day.